Welcome everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Blue haired, welcome in. Good to see you again. I hope everyone's doing good. I am wiped out. It's been a week. It's been a rough week. But anyways, the week is over, the semester's over. Thank God. Hey, what's happening? Skipper Jeff, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, so it's been a week. I can't really talk in detail, but I lost sleep this week for the first time over concern about my students. And that's pretty much all I can say. It's been a rough week, but the semester's over. I'm glad it's over. And now it's time to have a month without students, and I'm gonna increase my streaming schedule a little bit. So I'm gonna mix Tuesday in to the streaming mix. So let me scroll to the top of chat. Welcome everyone in properly.
Hello.
Thank you for the lurk. Who's lurking? Who's
for?
lurking? Sparky Pilot, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Sparky Pilot is a fellow flight sim streamer. I'll give her a shout out in just a minute. Good to see you, Sparky. So Infinite Fireman was first in chat, like almost always. Good to see you, Infinite. Oh shoot, my stream deck ain't working. Dang it. Infinite Fireman is a fellow flight sim streamer, good friend of the community. Great guy overall. Go give him a follow. He's also a streamer. Hang on a minute. Let me see what's up here. Okay, my stream deck must need to be reconnected to Twitch. If you will give me just a minute, I will do that, and I hope then my shout out button will work. Which I know Infinite Fireman is an awesome mod, also really good at giving shout outs for me, but I want to shout him out. So okay, let me work on down. So there's Infinite Fireman first in chat. Super Typhon also here. Welcome, Super Typhon, long time member of the community here. Good to see you, my friend. All right, give me a minute now. There we go. Link it up. Come on, work for me. Yes. Okay, it's working now. It is now working. My shout out button should work. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, Oz Nomad is here also. Oz is the voice of this Australian tour. Oz, go ahead and say a hello for me. Let's do a mic check. Good to see you. Okay, I know Oz is here. He's in voice, but he may be getting his plane set up or something. Anyways, Oz Nomad, welcome in.
No,
Good to see. Oh, there he is.
I'm here. I'm here. I was just listening on the stream first, and a bit of a delay. So I've swapped to the other headset now, and we're all good.
No worries. Good to have you, Oz, and you sound fantastic as always.
Oh, why not? It's Friday morning. The sun is up. Well, there's a bit of cloud today, but it's going to be a nice day.
Awesome. Love your attitude. Thank you for the positivity. Chronico, welcome in. Also, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Jump on in. Fly along with us. Everybody's welcome to fly along with us. Blue haired also here. Good to see you, blue haired. I hope you are doing well. Also, really nice to see you. And let's see here. Skipper Jeff is also in the house. Skipper Jeff is one of the people who helped create the plane that I'm flying this evening, which is the WB Sim 172 SP, an amazing plane. I'm slowly learning more and more about it, and the more I fly it, the more I love it. I've actually learned some autopilot stuff, y'all. Gasp. Yes, I have. We'll see how that works. Trial, what's happening? Flight Sim Thunderbird Trial is in the house. The one of the camera people for Flight Sim Thunderbirds. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Also, I'll give the Thunderbirds a shout out in just a minute. I got to switch scenes before I can do that. Sparky Pilot is here also. Welcome in, Sparky Pilot. So now let me give, wait a minute. I can give the Thunderbirds a shout out right there. There we go. I am Thunderbird number 8. If you're interested in joining the Thunderbirds or just want to see what the Thunderbirds are all about, jump in there and check them out, or check us out. Welcome in, everybody. Sparky Pilot is here. Oh, Infinite Fireman, that's funny. Wambi, welcome in, Wambi. How are you doing, my friend? Wambi is a creator of a lot of amazing things in Microsoft Flight Sim. Good friend of the community also. Good to see you, Wambi. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Go give Wambi a follow every now and then. he does do a stream of creating the content or things in Microsoft Flight Sim. Hey, Uncle B, what's happening? How are you doing? Uncle B Sim Channel is here also. A really good friend of the community. Awesome streamer also. Uncle B, I really like hanging out in his channel, as well as a lot of other people's channels, of course. But Uncle B, really awesome streamer. Good to see you, Uncle B. Thank you for jumping in and saying hello. C-172 tip of the day. The original Asobo 172 had its autopilot heading reference come directly from the magnetic compass. Oh, nice. So you actually do get some gyro drift. Very sweet. I love, Skipper Jeff, that y'all build these realistic things in. That's amazing. Thank you for that tip also. DCM, how are you doing? Good to see you also. How's things going? Happy Thursday to you.
Hello.
And Bullet Monkey Gaming, what's happening? How are you doing? Was flying around while I was parked. You bought the T6. Nice. I've got the T6. Good to see you, Bullet Monkey. Bullet Monkey Gaming is another flight sim streamer. Good to see you, Bullet. Welcome in. Why is my, there it is. Okay. Go check out Bullet Monkey Gaming. See, Infinite Fireman's already shouting people out, and here I am re-shouting everybody. That's okay. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, DCM. Good to see you. Mr. Shies. Good deal, dude. Mr. Shies is a member of the Parasox airline, the virtual airline that I started. He's really doing some pretty cool things in our airline for us. So I made him a manager, so he's already created a couple of achievements, putting in some airline routes as well, because my time is just really tight. Hopefully soon I'll have some free time that'll work on some things. Replica Gaming, how are you doing? Good to see you also. Welcome in. Replica Gaming 2, another flight sim streamer, and it's got an amazing setup also. Good to see you, Replica. Hope you are well also. Where is my shout out button for Replica? There it is. There we go. Yeah, man, I really appreciate any help I can get on the airlines, because I'm still learning it. I'm trying to do the daily challenge flights, which is really cool. I'm doing those daily challenges, so it keeps the airline active. Anyways, let's go drone return. Oops. Drone return, and we'll get up in the air. Get my plane started. Oh, nice. Replica, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I really wasn't interested in it, honestly. Infinite Fireman kind of didn't really talk me into it, just mentioned it to me, and I looked into it and really enjoy it. Way more than I thought I would. So it's a lot of fun. If you're interested in joining our virtual airline, Parasox Air is the name of the airline. Let me fix my throttle quadrant here really quick. So Parasox Air is our airline. Just go to FS Hub, search Parasox Air, and you'll find us there. There we go. Or click that link. Yeah. So Chronico, I accepted your application, and I know how to now. I know now how to tell you to set up how to fly in with an Xbox as well. So I can help you out with that. All right, master and battery on. Throttle quarter inch. Oh, I already did that. Beacon on. Fuel pump on. Move that fuel mixture to rich. Let's watch for fuel flow. Give it just a minute. All right, we do have fuel flow. Idle, excuse me, fuel pump cut off. There we go. And now ignition. And my spark plugs are fouled pretty bad from a flight I did earlier today. So I am going to have a hard time starting my plane up, I'm afraid. In fact, I may have to replace the spark plugs. Mixture in? Oh wait, my mixture's not. Ah, crap. Okay, that's the problem. My mixture set up. There we go. There's my problem right there. That's why I was running. That's why I was fouling my plugs too, because I've got it set up for a twin prop engine. That's the problem. Thank you. I was just moving it on my throttle quadrant, but I wasn't paying any attention to what was going on the plane itself. So there we go. Sheesh. Well, see, normally I have my mixture 2 over from my throttle, and because I've got it set up for a twin prop, my mixture's on the right side now, so that totally screwed me up. Anyways, that's my excuse. My lights are not working on the throttle quadrant. No, they're not. All right, let's see here. So we're gonna go to 1200 RPM. A little fast, aren't I? See, I'm getting nervous now and I'm making some mistakes. All right, navigation lights, taxi lights, and then avionics. And we should be good to go. Let me set. There is no METAR for this airport, so I'm doing a little cheat there. I know, right? That's a good excuse, like the dog ate my checklist. Exactly. Oh, you got a program to fix that? Replica, if you could whisper that to me, dude, that would be amazing. Oz. Hey, Nomad Aviator. A raid right at the start of stream. What? Nomad Aviator, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Nomad and chat and our raiders. Welcome in. How are you doing? What are we all doing? Y'all, if you don't already know me, I am Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been a streamer since September of 2020 and a flight simmer since September of 2021. Welcome in. I'm not the best pilot in the world, but I do have a passion for flying and a passion for people. In fact, my passion for people has made me lose hours of sleep this week. And I can't go into detail, unfortunately, but it's about some students. So I've totally lost sleep because I care so much about my students. I have a passion for them. But anyways, welcome in, everybody. Captain Arash, what's happening? How are you? Thank you for coming in also with that raid. So what were you guys doing? Oh, you flew Lima, Peru to La Paz, Bolivia with airport elevation at 13,000 feet. Holy crap. Well, thank you so much, Nomad, for the raid. I truly do appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and get up in the air. If y'all are ready, I am definitely ready. So I've been doing the daily challenges on our airline, and it's really a lot of fun. I've got a 5-day streak going on, y'all. So that has kind of made me learn some of the autopilot stuff by doing the daily challenges, because I'll start the plane up in the air and then go do something and just let the plane fly itself. So I've learned some stuff about autopilot this week. A little bit. What the heck? Oh, the winds are that bad. We've got a 17 knot crosswind. I was full left rudder. And again, my spark plugs are fouled too, so that's making it harder on me. Man, am I gonna get up in the air today? Yep, barely. I'm gonna try to clean up my, well, shoot. I'm gonna try to clean up my plugs. I think I'm gonna crash though. Not a good way to start the stream. I should have aborted, exactly. Thank you very much, Nomad. I really do appreciate that, and I am a better pilot than what I'm showing right now, y'all. I've got fouled spark plugs, so I'm barely in the air. I'm trying to clean up my plugs a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it did have a tailwind. Most definitely did. That was total screw up on my part all the way around. There we go. We're up in the air now. Finally, we got a little bit more power. Yeah, the spark plugs are no longer fouled. So the fouling is gone. I leaned it out enough to clean up the plugs and we're good now. That was very close.
Nervous?
Whew, a little bit.
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Okay. Ground effect at its finest. Yes, for sure. Thank you, Replica. I really do appreciate that, dude. Wow, that was horrendous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to about 2,500 feet. Nah, probably 2,000, maybe even 1,500 feet. And then put autopilot on. Because these winds are horrible. Man, I'm like literally sweating now. Rolly Mall, how are you doing, Rolly? Good to see you, my friend. Rolly Mall is a fellow flight sim streamer, good friend of the community, and a great streamer. Also a resident of Australia as well. Good to see you, sir. Y'all go check out Rolly Mall. Oh shoot, Skipper Jeff, you're exactly right. Outside air temperature is 37 Celsius. And like I said, I'm not the best pilot in the world, but I do try to learn as I go with the mistakes I make. Yeah, Star, I'm slowly bringing my trim down a little bit. Thank you. You should have seen my takeoff. Thank you for that first time chat also. It really does. I've just been kind of stubborn about learning autopilot, just because the older I get, the more I don't want to learn new things. So I'm really slow about learning new things, but I did learn altitude hold mode, which I'm now in altitude hold mode, and also heading mode. So I'm in altitude hold and heading mode. And that way we can I can talk a little more. And those of y'all that like to formation fly with me can also formation fly with me. There's a lot of backseat pilots in my plane. That's okay, Skipper Jeff. I'll take it. I'll take it. Star Connect again. Thank you for the first time chat. I really do appreciate that. So I've got a funny story for y'all. I was in line at a fast food place yesterday. Oh, really, Trial? I do have it in the Garmin, but I honestly, I'm not ready to give up that control yet. I honestly, I really like to hand fly planes. So it was a big step for me to be able to give up the control of hand flying. But in winds like we're having today, it's a good thing that I've learned autopilot. So I'm happy with just changing the heading as we get to each place. But yes, thank you very much for that. So I was at a fast food place yesterday in line, in my Jeep, had the window down, of course, because I was pulling up to the ordering panel. And well, what I didn't tell you guys is about a month ago, I got lettering for the rear side windows of my Jeep that says twitch.com/scruffytam, basically advertising my stream. So I'm sitting there, had my window down, and I hear someone, I really wasn't paying any attention to what they were saying, because who would have thought the car behind me was talking to me? So I hear the guy say, "Is it Tam or Fam?" And so I'm thinking to myself, did I really just hear someone say what I thought I heard him say? And I just thought, nah, I didn't hear him say that. So I ignored him. And then in a minute, sir, is that Tam or Fam? And then I realized he was talking to me. And I said, oh, it's Scruffy Tam. So their name is Tizino, and he followed me right then. He said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a follow and check out to see what you're about. So yeah, that's really funny. I know I've got some students that have followed me because of that advertisement, but that's the first time I've actually had someone in real life at a drive-through that followed me based on that. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it is. So Nomad, how have you been, man? Nomad Aviator, I'm sorry, man. I was kind of struggling there when you rated me, but Nomad Aviator is a fellow flight sim streamer. Great guy. Is a tower controller, also flies some airliners, but the tower that he controls in VATSIM on his stream is actually the same tower that he controls in real life. So if you want to see a real tower controller in action, go follow him, go check him out on his channel. Great guy. Dude, it was such a struggle. And like Skipper Jeff said, I should have run up first, and then I would have realized that my plane didn't have enough power, and I should have just swapped out the plugs. But me being a gearhead, I wanted to clean the plugs out by leaning the mixture out a little bit. Checklists are good. I've actually got a checklist, and it actually does have on there for the run up, but I usually stop once I get the engine cranked up. My bad. What server? DeGrand. We are on Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia server. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. And the closest airport is showing up here. And y'all, I'm not sure when Flight Sim Expo registration is going to open. They said December. They didn't say when in December, but I promise you every single day I have checked. And so here's the deal with registration for Flight Sim Expo, in case you are going. The first 200 people are what they call pre-registers. So the first 200 people are going to get their ticket to Flight Sim Expo all 3 days for $50. After that, I don't know what the cost is going to be, but the first 200 people to register for Flight Sim Expo will get their tickets for all 3 days for $50. I can get you a discount of 10% once registration opens if you use code ScruffyTam at checkout, which means that's $5 when you register for the first 200. But once those 200 are up and registration increases, that might be a better deal. So be sure that you use code ScruffyTam once registration opens, and trust me, I'll blast it all over my social medias when it opens, because I really want y'all to use my code. And yes, it looks like my flaps are down, but they're not. It's just the way the sunlight reflects off my flaps, the texturing. Where is it? Brick Rhymes. It is in Houston, Texas, June 23rd through the 25th. I will be there, and I'm pretty excited about it because I'm going to have a role in it, and that's all I'm going to say right now. Star Connect Aviation, thank you so much for the follow. Even though I had you sweating. Oh, okay, 80 bucks. There we go. Thank you, Skipper Jeff. I don't know how I missed that. Even though I totally blew the takeoff and almost stalled the plane. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So, and like I said, I'm not the best pilot, but I do have a passion for flying, and and a passion for people as well. So welcome in. And DeGron, thank you for the first time chat also. Man, these winds, it's going from 5 knots to 15 knots gusting. A crosswind. See, now we're at 14. It's crazy. 8 knots. So it's a left quartering headwind, actually. It's coming from this direction. But yeah, I'm super tired this evening. I was telling Infidel Fireman before stream, I almost canceled stream tonight, but I can't stream Saturday because I've got a work commitment. And I didn't want to cancel, 2 streams in a row. I hate canceling stream anyways. But I actually, for the first time that I can think of, lost sleep over caring so much about students and wanting them to succeed. Hey, Sergeant First Class Sapper, welcome in. You know what? I saw you flying along with us and totally didn't say hello to you. Good to see you, my friend. So we got Sergeant First Class Sapper. We got Disco Stew flying along with us. We got Crunch 888 flying along. We got Oz, Blue Haired, and Infidel Fireman, as well as Chronico. Thank y'all for flying this evening. What's up, Kurt Deasy? You lose sleep thinking about teachers? Oh my gosh, man. Well, yeah, please lose sleep thinking about me. And man, I tell you, it's been a rough week. Kurt Deasy, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. So Kurt Deasy is a fellow flight sim streamer. Great guy. Let me give Kurt Deasy a shout out. Y'all check him out. Oh, I'm sorry. Infidel Fireman's doing his job, and here I am stepping all over him. Thank you for that shout out for Kurt Deasy. Advanced math sucks. Yes, it does. I don't like math. I don't math very well. Hey, Viper Strike, what's happening, dude? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Viper Strike is another fellow flight sim streamer. Great. Oh, and Johnny Walker's. I'm sorry, Skipper Jeff. I'm telling you, man, I am so tired. And just over. I am over this semester so much. So y'all go give Viper Strike a follow. He is a great streamer. Puts a lot of time and effort into his streams, and also creates a lot of airline routes for Firefly Air. Any of y'all know Firefly Air? Hat Trick, what's happening? Hat Trick Company. How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve to you. Hope you're doing well. So I'll tell you what, looks like we've got a few miles to go before the first airport. I'm going to slow down just a little bit. Let's see if I can pull up. Hey, thank you for the sock, man. You're only gonna lose sleep over a single malt. I hear you, Oz. So my socks of the day, on the right foot, I've got my usual white socks with black stripes, as well as Mickey Mouse silhouettes in multicolored circles. Oh, come on, get out of the way. There we go. Bye-bye menu. And then on the right foot, I've got my white fading to black, black fading to white socks. I really need to dig more in my sock drawer and get more of a variety, because it seems like I get stuck on the same socks over and over and over. Yeah, Skipper Jeff, that's the way I feel right now. So, let's see if I can do this. Yes. Okay, so here, what was I going to show y'all? Oh yeah, so Chronico, what you got to do is submit a PIREP, PIREP. If you go into your portal, I'm not sure what a pilot portal looks like. Well, I guess I do know, but I'm not sure how it looks on your end. But you submit a manual PIREP, so you'll put in all the stuff here, and then hit submit, and it will automatically be accepted, so you can fly with your Xbox in Parasox Air. And if anyone else knows a better way or something, please tell me, because that's all I know.
Is it me?
Kurt Easy, thank you for the alert. No, for your PC, it's a much easier. All you have to do is start Microsoft Flight Sim with FSI UPC, open landing rate monitor, and that's it. It's easy. Okay, cool. Thank you, Fallen Up. I am really new to the whole virtual airlines. It's only been, tomorrow will be 2 weeks, but we've already logged over 90 flights, and I've got 20 pilots. So I'm really excited about how much it's grown in the short period of time that we've been a virtual airline. Jay Winokur, is Jay Winokur here? How did I miss Jay Winokur? Welcome in, Jay. Dude, I am so sorry. I feel rude. Welcome in. Good to see you, Jay. Y'all go follow Jay Winokur, an awesome flight sim streamer. Great guy. Welcome in, Jay. I hope you're doing well. Go give him a follow.
Hello.
Disco Stu, thank you for the alert.
Lurking for...
So we got Nova stuff has jumped in with us. Nova and Degrand Actual. Welcome into Degrand. I thought that said Wombi Actual at first. You've been the wheel guy in a bit. Nice. Disco Stu, thank you again for that lurk. Very cool. I have not got the Wilga yet. Math is done. Good deal. Trial is done mathing. Also, Infinite Fireman called My Leader. Is there really? Oh, Infinite Fireman, I was about to say something to you about that. I need to rewatch the video. Tonight's flight plan would not work right in Navigraph for me. So I am back to using my good old little nav map for this one. Called My Leader. How am I missing all these flight sim streamers? Every time I think I know all the flight sim streamers, I hear about another one. Let me go check them out really quick. Gee. Jeff, I am so gullible tonight. And so when I searched my leader on Twitch, it comes up and it says, go to my leader. That would be a funny name though. That would totally be a perfect name for a streamer to have. My leader. Yeah. I know All Can Do's been testing it for a while. And dude, he is killing it in the bush game over on his channel. I do enjoy bush flying every now and then, but this is my favorite plane right here. I love the Cessna 172. So I'll do some bush flying every now and then, but man, Okendu's killing it over there. Yeah, he is a funny guy. And we've actually met in real life. He only lives about an hour from here. Yes, there is a bush mod for the 172, and if I'm not mistaken, I've got it, but it's not for this plane though, WB Sim, which I absolutely adore. Yeah, Captain Arash and I we're really on the same wavelength about a lot of things. Tottenwambi, right? Captain Arash, I actually downloaded the Celestial Navigation manual from Celestial Navigator's Discord earlier in the week, and my plan is over spring break, what? Over Christmas break, I am so tired. Over Christmas break to start reading it and learning on it, and maybe I'll do a Celestial Navigation stream one of these days. I know, right? I was gonna say spring break, like what? Christmas break. What the world? Oh, and I still have all my freaking lights on. Yeah, I agree 100%, Captain Arash. When I first started with Microsoft Flight Simulator, I did some of the tutorials. And of course, with the introduction tutorials, you start out with the Cessna 150. Is it the 150 or the 152? I can't even remember which one it is. But I kind of fell in love with the steam gauges. And so that's the 152. Thank you, Oz. So yeah, I started out with the 152, learning just the basics of flying and stuff in Microsoft Flight Sim, and I kind of fell in love with the plane, and that's why I love this plane so much. It's the bigger brother to the 152. Yeah, Captain Arash, once I get further in, I will definitely reach out to you if I have some questions, and I'm sure I will. You got the 182? Nice. Yeah, I like a bit of a challenge. Yeah, thank you, Trial. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm on Discord all the freaking time, all the time. So also this week, I've been really hesitant to buy an Alexa device, but I broke down and I bought an Alexa, the Echo Studio. Came in yesterday, and I've had so much fun with that thing. My dog she doesn't know what to think about it. So I set it on the table right beside where the dog usually sleeps on the couch during the day. And I set it on the table right beside where the dog is in our family room. Every time I talk to Alexa and she talks back, my dog looks at it like, what the heck? Oh, dude, yeah. So I'll probably buy a couple dots because they all, yes, I know, Skipper Jeff. That's why I was so hesitant. Thank you for the van, Infinite Fireman. That's why I was so hesitant to buy it. But you know what? I mean, honestly, these things spy on us too. So whatever. Actually, I do have behind me, I've got some LifeX light bars. And it will control my LifeX light bars that are behind me, but I usually use my green screen. It really is. And especially us as Americans, sacrificing safety for convenience, right? Oh yeah, it's actually a blue cup, and that's wild, isn't it? I got a see-through cup. Imagine a see-through cup. Imagine someone owning a see-through cup. What? Oh yeah, they are. There's several different color screens you can use. Oh, let's see here. Full stop. This will probably be a touch and go for me on this one. I haven't, you know what? Yeah, I probably do need to do a full stop, refill my water. Yeah, so this will be a full stop. You think your refrigerator spies on me? I think my refrigerator communicates telepathically with me and tells me to come open it up and see what's in there. Right, Sergeant First Class Staffer. Same way for me. So I can't wait till my grandkids are over and I make Alexa fart. She does a killer fart, y'all. So you can go on your phone and tell her to fart, and it does a really nice fart. It makes my dog jump.
Okay, well, welcome to a hot and sunny Australia, everyone.
Nice, thank you.
For those of you on live weather, we're experiencing an early summer heat wave across the entire north of the country at the moment, from east to west. Some places in north of Western Australia have already hit 46 degrees. So it's pretty warm. The first airport we're flying to today, Kajabi, is very small. It's a very small outpost with, it used to have 2 houses and 1 pub/hotel. The words pub and hotel are interchangeable in Australia. A pub is pretty much always a hotel, and a hotel is pretty much always a pub. Normally, it'll be 2 floors, and the bars and the dining area will be on the ground floor, and the first floor will be accommodation. Kajabi was originally set up as a sort of supply depot for the mining going on in the near area, mainly copper and zinc, I think. That's died down quite a lot now, and in fact, the pub/hotel closed back in 2009. So Whether the two houses are still there and occupied, I have no idea.
Wow. Interesting.
It's also like a mustering place for cattle off the various stations in the area. They would bring them here to be trucked out to ports on the Queensland coast.
I'm really surprised. Again, when I think Australia, I don't think of cattle. And man, we've seen a lot of cattle ranches over the last several streams.
Well, but basically, Australia is a resource and agricultural country. That's our main economy. So we grow about 3 times as much food in Australia as we consume. Export is a huge market. Cattle, beef, all sorts of fruit and vegetables, and so forth. And then mining and gas exploration and so forth is enormous. Everywhere you go, there's mining, and around most of the coast these days, there's gas exploration and gas plants going on. We'll see some of that, well, a lot more of those when we get over to Western Australia.
Awesome. So thank you, Oz Nomad. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, none of that good for the environment, of course, the gas and oil exploration, unfortunately. But we're also obviously very big on solar. I don't know, but I'm guessing we would be one of the countries in the world at the forefront of having solar panels on roofs of houses. It's pretty much standard these days. Anyone puts a house up in Australia and you get solar panels on the roof. And we're gradually sort of seeing a changeover. A lot of wind power around the country too. As you can see today, there's plenty of wind in various places around Australia.
The whole time we've been up the northern part of Australia, we've had pretty rough winds. So yeah, plenty of wind.
We're coming into monsoon season now, which is sort of November through to April. So it's pretty clear today, but winds and storms start to predominate this time of year.
Okay. And Nova Stuff says when you were on Princeville Ranch on the island of Kauai in Hawaii, there were a few Australian ranch hands. Really? So were they vacationing there, or did they live there and they just traveled back and forth? Because that's a haul. That's like a 9-hour flight from Hawaii to Australia. And the only reason I know that, they worked there. Wow. The only reason I know what a haul it is because Shy Guy is one of the pilots in our virtual airline. He did a flight from Hawaii to Australia, and it took, I think, 9.5 hours. Quite a haul.
No, we're used to that. That's just down the road for an Australian.
Hey, Holden, how are you doing? Aussie Holden fan is a fellow flight sim streamer, great friend of the community. Also a streamer himself. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Go give Aussie Holden fan a follow. Sheesh. Ticker 65 did several 172 flights this week in Canberra area and had to disable live weather too windy. Yeah, if I was hand flying today, I would totally have disabled it. But I am using autopilot tonight, so that's helping a little bit. Well, it's helping a lot. But yeah, the winds are horrible, Tigger. So if you'd like to join the virtual airline, of course you don't have to. But it is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it way more than I thought I would. It's called Parasox Air. If you type in exclamation PSA, you'll get a link to where you can check it out and join if you'd like to. There's no, just like on my streams, there's no rules, just fly what you want to, fly how you want to. It's just a lot of fun. It gives you challenges each day. There's some achievements now, and I'm slowly adding other things to it. A lot of fun. Oh no, Aussie Holden fan. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh no, it's not the one I've seen pictures of, is it? Yeah, me and Infinite Fireman are on the same page there. I hope it wasn't. I dread the day. I dread the day that oh, was it Rosie? Okay. I dread the day that that I lose my dog. She's been with us for 13 years now, I think. And they truly do become like family. Even though my wife says that, you know, it's not going to bother her when the dog's gone, I think she'll find out that it will. All right, this is going to be a full stop, so I'm going to take a quick restroom break, refill my water as well, and then we'll get back up in the air. So now's a good time if you'd like to fly along with us. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. We are landing at Yankee Kilo Alpha Juliet Airport, and we're on Southeast Asia server. Jump on in with us. You already need gas? Dang. I have run out one tank of gas this week on the challenge flight challenges. Oh, is the Will got 9-cylinder? Wow, that thing's a monster. Then I did see Fabio covering it in detail earlier in the week, but I didn't get a chance because I was at work. I didn't get much of, holy crap, I didn't get much of it. Oh, that's horrible landing. Oh, good Lord. I didn't get much of a chance to check out the stream. Well, at least my passengers liked it. So if the passengers liked my landing, I guess I'm okay with it.
Well, I think I might circle overhead here.
All right. Yeah, Chronico, it really is almost a perfect. I probably should not have had flaps on full. I should have just went 1 notch or no flaps because we had such a hard headwind, and that would have kept me from floating like I did. All right, bring my RPM down a little bit. Playing with Rosie now. All right, y'all, I'll be right back. Give me probably just 2 to 3 minutes. It won't be long. Be right back. Y'all enjoy some music, enjoy each other, and I'll be right back. There we go. Sorry about that. Didn't realize Mrs. Scruff was still awake. She wanted to tell me something about her work today. All right. So I think I have enough runway. As hard as the winds are blowing, I think I got enough runway, especially if I go one notch of flaps and just turn to the right. I should be able to get up in the air rather quickly. We'll give it a try. Cowbell Cody, welcome in. Good to see you. Winds are 110 at 15. Yeah, thank you. The winds are dead down, straight down the runway pretty much. So that was really nice. Made things a whole lot nicer. All right, so now I'm going to turn to a heading of 206 heading. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Cowbell Cody? Thanks for flying along. And thank you, Blue Haired, for the wind update. Really, really good to see you again, Blue Haired. F-35 avionics. Oh, you got it on the F-30. Nice. Very cool. Well, and if I had, so I'm trying to incorporate Navigraph also now instead of using little nav map, because he gives you so much more data. And I could have got that off Navigraph, but this flight plan would not load into Navigraph, so for whatever reason. And I'm new to it too, so it may be that I was doing something wrong. Who knows? Oh, is it your favorite Christmas music? Nice.
Okay, that wide river down below us is the Leichhardt River, named after Edward Leichhardt, an explorer who mounted several expeditions around Australia back in the mid-1800s. As you can see, it's a typical Australian river, or northern Australian river, in what is the end of the dry season. It's not full. You can see the width of the riverbed is quite large, as it would be filled in the wet season, but this time of year it's just a series of rock pools, really.
Wow. Yeah, I find that really interesting. You can see off to the right how wide it is, or how wide it would be. And Alcy Holden fan, you're very welcome, man. Glad I could help you.
Yeah, the land is so flat here that when these rivers flow, the water just sort of spreads out for miles sometimes.
Beelzy, good to see you, my friend. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Thursday evening, which I know it's early Friday for you, Beelzy. Hope you're doing well. There's a shout out for Beelzy. Go check him out. He's a great streamer, good guy, does a lot of variety. I'm hoping one day he'll start doing a little flight simulator on his channel over there. Says go, what's happening, man? How are you? Good to see you, my friend. I think I'm gonna have to bring my altitude up a little bit. Flying a little low. How you doing, Says go? Welcome in. For real this time. They're not down. right, I am going to bring my altitude up just a touch. I'm going to try to fly at about 2,000. Way too high of an angle of attack there. Your eyes are bad. I thought you were just trolling me, Sesgo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. I seriously thought you were just trolling me every time you come in here. Getting hungry for some bush tucker. Bush food? There we go. I think I'm in altitude hold mode now. I need to find if there's an attitude hold mode like for my wife. You doing fantastic, thank you. The first flight sim startup crash nearly happened tonight. Oh, nice. Were you streaming it? Beelzy, were you streaming it? So I'm using altitude hold in the plane, but I need an attitude hold mode for my wife. Like when she gets a really, gets in a really good mood, can we just hold that mood? Probably not.
No, sadly, life is just a series of peaks and troughs. Just have to get used to it.
Yes, it is. Oh, no stream happened today. Got you, Beelzy. So you were playing with it off stream. Dude, so seriously, just start with the, I know, right, DeGrand? But thankfully my wife doesn't watch my stream. So that's one good thing. I mean, she knows I stream and she's fine that, with whatever I do, but she really doesn't care anything about streaming. She thinks it's awesome that I do it and how much the channel's grown and that I'm going to be involved in FS Expo and stuff. But, anyways, there's that.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
So Beelzy, be sure that you DM me. Be sure to whisper me before you go live because I definitely want to be there. Trial in the F-22. She doesn't like planes. She's never been a gamer at all. And she's not interested in flying or anything. Honestly, hey Crunk Monkey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I love my wife to death. I mean, we've been together for over 30 years. But she's kind of dull. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like she's let me just shut up. She doesn't like adventure. I like adventure. She doesn't care for it. She likes everything she likes status quo.
He's just digging a bigger and bigger hole there.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I just need to shut up, don't I? She's not adventurous, okay? That's what I'll say. She's not adventurous. Like when we go out to eat, we go to pretty much the same restaurant most of the time, and she orders the same thing every single time. Now I'm gonna shut up and let Oz talk because there's a mountain we're coming up on that's a waypoint.
Yeah, I don't have a great deal to say about it actually, but it's called Mount Remarkable, but it's entirely unremarkable. So I think I'm going to rename it. I couldn't find much out about it at all. I wouldn't be surprised if it was named by Leichhardt on one of his expeditions. And there are several Mount Remarkables around Australia.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it seems to be a popular name amongst early explorers when they find something that's maybe a little bit more remarkable than the flat land they're exploring.
Hey, this one's slightly more remarkable than the other one we saw. Let's name it Mount Remarkable also.
This would be Mount Remarkable, Mount a little bit more remarkable, Mount even more remarkable.
Um, Super Typhon, I'm sorry to hear that. But from my experience, and again, I'm not here to, seriously, I totally love my wife. But a lot of women bring up the past, and I love women, of course, too.
They never forget anything that you've done wrong, ever.
See, exactly. They don't let you forget. BLZ, you'll hear my screams for help, I'm sure, but you'll be in the DM seeking guidance. Yeah, please do. And if I can, I will totally be in your stream helping you out as well, man. I'm excited for you. Wet Aircraft Bubba, I am in the 172. My favorite plane of all. I know it's a grind. I know. I just need to shut up. Can we change the subject? I mean, here I am. I'm the streamer, and I'm asking, can we change the subject, right?
It'll be Spot the Bruises on the next stream.
Alexa, find me the closest hotel. Oh man. This is the Just Flight one. Yeah, this is the WB Sim AZ Bubba. I'll be hiring a commercial digger soon, right? I need to get my wife to be like Captain Arash's and just like bring me food. Like, I'm so jealous. I'll be watching Captain Arash's stream and his significant other will bring him like in-flight meals and stuff. Like all of a sudden a piece of cake just comes out of nowhere, or a cup of coffee comes out of nowhere to him. I'm like, dude, what? I need to figure this out.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome, Emma.
Yeah, she is. That's the dream, but she's like, I say dream, right? Wait a minute, why is my plane not showing on FS Hub? What? Those of y'all that are familiar with FS Hub and landing rate monitor, once I land and I didn't shut the plane off, do I have to restart LRM? Because my plane's not showing now on the live radar map. Try to say the college you're going to attend in a couple years is all picked out. Nice. Awesome, man. And you have an ideal degree picked out too. That's really awesome. Oh, you see me on the radar. Good. Thank you, Mr. Shies. I was just making sure because I only see you and Infidel Fireman. Oh, I do see where it says pilots online now though. Okay. Good deal. Thank you for checking. Oh, trial, dude, that was awesome. Good flying there by the FS Thunderbirds cameraman. Not only can he operate a camera, he can operate a F-22 Raptor rather well as well. It took some time, but all that stress is done. Hey, I'm glad you took some time though to really figure out what you wanted to do. And so I think once we make the next heading turn, next heading change, then I'll pull up FS Hub and kind of give y'all an overview of it. And again, it's not that I'm trying to push my airline, because I don't make any money on it, of course. It's just it's another way to interact with you guys and kind of do challenges and stuff. And I think anyone that's in mine or Fireflies, which is Two Tone Murphy's virtual airline, will tell you it is a lot of fun. So once we make the next heading change in about 5 nautical miles, I'll pull it up and kind of show you, give you an overview of what things look like and what you can do. Because I really enjoy engaging with the community here. Oh, nice. You wanted to say thanks for those flights into Paradise, California. Your folks live up in that area. Luckily, the campfire from a few years back didn't destroy their house. Dude, I am really, really glad of that. How close did it get to their house, Uncle B? So once I change my heading, I'm going to be flying a heading of 239er. And it's going to be right around the bend. As we pass this mount right here, we'll just kind of circle right around the outside of it is what we're going to do here. So if you'd like to jump in and fly along with us, feel free to jump in and fly. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Pretty close. They were out to breakfast that morning and couldn't go. Oh, wow. Seriously. Tam the OG always calls me when I'm streaming, and she knows that I'm streaming.
The way that Thunderbirds guys throw those jetliners around in the sky.
Oh man, it's crazy. All right, 239er. Family always calls when busy, and the bad part about it is Tam knows my streaming schedule and she's usually on here, so I hope everything's okay. I'm gonna text her in just a minute and find out, make sure that she doesn't need me for anything. All right, so once I get on the right bearing, the right heading, then I'll pull up FS Hub and give everyone a look at it really quick. And again, I'm one that didn't care anything about it. I thought it was just for airliners. I look like I'm awful close to the top of that mountain, don't I? I think I'll miss it though. Okay. All right, so let me switch scenes really quick here, or just switch displays. Okay, so this is what it looks like what your dashboard looks like. So once you join a virtual airline, this is what you see. So you can see your stats. So right now my average landing rate since I have been on FS Hub is negative 256 feet per minute. I've flown 22 total flights on my airline, 18 hours, 18.6 hours, and then I was last seen right here. There's a logbook. You can post pictures from your flights. A logbook so you can see all the flights that you've logged. And yes, I know that Microsoft Flight Sim will show you your logs as well. There's advanced stats, the most flown routes, general stats, places you have flown around the world, what aircraft did I fly, the landing rates. My smoothest landing rate was -1 feet per minute. That was crazy. And then my hardest was when I crashed a fighter jet. Yeah. So then you can actually see our airline radar. So this is the radar for Parasox Air, and here's Mr. Shy right here. He's flying a long haul, well, he's on the ground right now. And then you've got myself and Infidel Fireman. So you can see the members that are in your airline or whatever airline you're a member of. Then also you can even see overall how many pilots are overall in FS Hub flying right now. And here we are right here. What's really cool though is now you can see all of the virtual airlines and their rankings. So Firefly Air, Two-Tone Murphy's airline is of course at the very top. 302 pilots, 26,800 flights. What? And then Fliggity is killing it. 101 pilots, 10,000 flights. We're on page 3, but rapidly moving up. So SOX, SOX is our 3-letter code. Parasox Air is the name of our airline. We got 20 pilots, 96 flights logged. So we're moving on up. But if you're interested, it's a fun way. They've got daily challenges. They've got a short flight, medium flight, and long flight. I've been trying to do the short flights every single day. I'm on a 5-day streak right now. That's just a really quick overview of it. It's a lot of fun. It's just another level of engagement and things you can do with the community. That's a lot of fun. Oh yes. Yeah, so there are some, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how it's calculated. So no, there are SOX points. Let me go back and show this really quick. So as you fly, you earn points. Let me switch back really quick. So as a pilot of Parasox Airlines, you earn SOX for every nautical mile that you fly. So the more you fly, the more SOX you get. So Mr. Shy has 1,790 total SOC points. Infidel Fireman has 170. I have 50. And Lima Kilo Mike has 60 SOC points. So the longer you fly, the more points you get. And it's just a way of rewarding pilots for their flights. And I just started this 2 days ago, I think it was. So that's a fairly new addition. And then Mr. Shies has actually added some achievements as well. So again, there's a lot you can do in here. Sorry.
Did we get real socks knitted by Kaharia's mum?
No real socks. Yes, you can do the airline from Xbox, Sergeant First Class Saffer. So what you will do is there's a thing called a PIREP, and I don't know what it stands for, but it's PIREP. You have to manually file your flight plan, and then just I I've got it set up to automatically accept it, and then you can fly. So yes.
It's
Yes.
pilot's report, Ruffy.
What now?
IRAP is pilot's report.
Oh, shoot. That makes perfect sense. Thank you. Now I feel like a complete noob. I had no...
We're all that. We're all that, trust me.
Thank you. I had no idea. Yeah, thank you, Falling Up. Xbox Simmer should, yes, any pilot in my channel should be able to do it. Yes. So as long as you're a pilot in Parasox Air and you fly, you will get points. To the best of my knowledge, Uncle B. Yes, Buck True, thank you for the first time chat. Yes, you can. I actually started out with this, an Xbox controller is how I started my flight sim journey. And then once I realized I really fell in love with it super quick, and I knew this is something I wanted to do long term. Then I bought the Logitech G series, Logitech G series yoke and throttle quadrant. Really, they're really inexpensive, but they're pretty good for beginners. And then I just upgraded to these. So yeah. But it is tough with keyboard and mouse. But you can get a controller just to see if you really enjoy it before you invest a lot of money into equipment. Oh yeah, Uncle B, dude, I love it too. But yeah, definitely, I hope that y'all do get socks for your flights. When was the last time you did a flight for Parasox Air, Uncle B? And I know that you alternate back and forth between me and the Fireflies. Yeah, but true, it's 100% doable. It's just not quite as easy and immersive as, you know, this kind of setup. But hey, it's expensive. Okay, Uncle B, yeah, so I set it up after that flight. So hopefully next time you fly Parasox Air, you'll also get sock points. I'm pretty sure I set that up. Today's Thursday. I'm pretty sure I set that up yesterday afternoon, maybe. Yeah, awesome. No problem, man. And hey, I appreciate you flying. So all you have to do, if you're interested in joining the airline, all you have to do is find us on FS Hub and apply to the airline, and then one of us, either myself or Infinite Fireman, will accept it. I think I even have it set up where Mr. Shy can accept it too. And if you have any questions, I've got a total in my Discord. I have a section dedicated just for questions about it. Yeah, thank you, Wambi. But true, it is. So I'm flying with a 1080. Shoot. A GeForce NVIDIA, there we go. NVIDIA GeForce 1080 is my graphics card. And I'm running Stream, OBS, the Sim, a lot of equipment as well. Tom Holland, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Is it Holland? I guess it's Holland. Tom Holland. Well, it might be Holland because it's just one L. And regardless, welcome in, Tom.
Spider-Man is here on the stream.
Oh, is that Spider-Man? It is. Yes, it's Oh, you will be accepted. If you apply, we accept everybody. Yes, it will be available within FS Hub. Yep. So some people have their airline set up where PIREPs aren't available, or where they have to be manually approved. I've got mine set up to automatically approve all PIREPs. Oh, the most recent Spider-Man. Thank you. I've kind of dropped off the Spider-Man game. I haven't seen the last two, so my apologies. Welcome in, Spider-Man. Okay, this time I'm going with a no flaps landing, see if it's a little bit smoother. And I'm not landing either. It's going to be a touch and go.
Okay, coming up on Mount Isa now. Fondly known by the locals here as the Isa. It exists solely because of the vast amount of minerals found in this area, mainly lead, silver, copper, and zinc. The Mount Isa mine is one of the most productive single mines in world history. It's also one of the largest towns in outback Australia, with a population of around 20,000, way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Wow. That's big.
But it has brought No, I was going to say it has brought its problems with it. Mount Isa also has one of the most intensive air quality monitoring systems in Australia due to the concerns about lead production and childhood lead contamination. There was an argument for quite some time. The mine company denied that the lead being found in children's systems in their blood was coming from the mine, and said it was just what was sort of lying around in the surface soils in the area and that kind of thing. But it was ultimately proved when they did some investigation that the isotopes that they were finding could have only come from the mine, not other sources.
Oh, wow. So is the mountain formed from the mining and they just piled it all up, or they're actually, oh, that's right, you said they were mining in the mountain though, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a mount. The town's called Mount Isa, but I mean, there's not really much of a mountain anywhere around when you look around. So
right, there sure
yeah.
isn't.
But the mine itself, which you'll be flying over shortly, is pretty impressive. I noticed we have an F-35 flying with us today. He could probably take it down and land it on the bottom of that, I would imagine. It's huge.
Oh wow, really?
And there's several mines in this area. Some open cut, exposed, but there are also underground mines as well.
Wow.
In the early days, after the ill-fated Burke and Wills expedition, this area was first of all a pastoralist area, cattle farming and so forth, before the minerals were discovered. And that led to a lot of conflict with the local people, and they actually led the local people called the Kalkadoon, and they led a very successful guerrilla campaign against the white invaders, and held on for quite some time until a very large battle took place where about 900 of them were killed. I think there's only about 29 survivors. They managed to kill, I think, half a dozen native police and, unfortunately for them, a local prominent pastoralist. And at that, the government of the day sent a fairly large force out here and chased the remaining indigenous people off into the bush.
Oh wow. All right, I'm letting go just for a minute. Oh, don't crash. There we go. Hey, Classy, how you doing, man? Thank you for dropping the base. Happy Thursday evening to you, my friend. Good to see you. And following up, thank you so much for that information, because tomorrow will be 2 weeks Actually, probably today is 2 weeks since I really knew anything about FS Hub and virtual airlines. But the Parasox Air was born. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks, so I'm still really new to it and learning a lot. So thank you for that information. Oh wow, this is huge. If we all drop the bass at the same time, there's going to be a lot of bass drop. Oh man, this is modeled really, really well, Oz. You're correct.
Oh, you haven't got to the big one yet.
Holy crap. Wow, look how deep that is. Is it truly that deep in the sim too? Like, can you fly down into it, or is it just flat?
No, yeah, well, I haven't tried to go down there. That's why I suggested the F-35 might want to give it a go. But I would imagine, yes, you can get down there in the sim.
Nice. Wow. And you can see all these huge piles of dirt and stuff from where they were mining it out. Wow, look at all the people flying too. I have not shown proper love to everybody. Dang, got a lot of people flying along today.
Yeah, Uncle B, we haven't reached this part of the country with Captain Arash yet. This is north of where we left Australia to go to New Zealand.
Uncle B, it might be the gold mine. Thank y'all for dropping the bass. It might be the gold mine, because there was a gold mine that wasn't quite this big, but it was impressive too. So it looks like it is modeled correctly where you can go down in it. Wow, that is freaking crazy. Any idea how deep that is?
No, I don't. Sorry, I haven't got that figure, Scruffy.
No, that's
pretty,
okay.
Pretty damn deep.
Yeah, dude, that's really, really deep. That's impressive. Oh, stop. I'm trying to get a picture of it. There we go. Mouse was acting up on me. Wow. I'm gonna have to come through here in a kit box. That's very, very impressive. All right, back to altitude hold mode. Following up, thank you for jumping in and flying along with us. So we got following up. Wow, there's several people. I don't know that all those people are with us though. RXA and Alec D look to be just sitting there in parking, but following up's here. Thank you for flying along, and a lot of other folks. Dang. Nova Stup, Bergen, Chronico, Oz Nomad, Cowbell Cody, Fainting Goat also with us. Tiger is flying along too. Thank you for flying, Tiger. Dagron Actual, Sim Pilot, Infinite Fireman, Crunk Monkey, and Sergeant First Class Sepper. And that looks like, I think that was everybody. So Nova Stuff is the voice of our Hawaii tours. Nova Stuff has volunteered to help out with information on the Hawaii tours. Good job, Bergen. Oh, and the Spitfire too. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Agent Presta, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. It would be a good landing challenge in a helicopter for sure. But I'd like to fly the kit fire down into it and try to pull it back out of it too. That'd be fun. Or the Wilga.
You really need a DC-3 and a bunch of paratroopers.
Oh, that would be cool. So welcome in everybody. If you'd like to fly along with us, feel free to jump on in and fly with us. No rules, just flight. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. Sim Pilot, I have approved your application. Thank you for applying. Appreciate that, Sim Pilot.
Back in 2008, the local town was trying to attract workers into the area here to Mount Isa. And so a rumour was spread that the ratio of males to females living in Mount Isa was 5 to 1.
Wow.
And one of the local newspapers, very politically incorrectly, said it made it a good place for not so attractive women to live.
Oh man.
Not very nice, is it?
Not at all. Not at all. It's steep once you're. Oh, I bet it is steep once you're inside. Agent Preston, dude, the flight is going really, really well. I'm really enjoying these Australian flights and learning so much about Australia.
Yeah, in the last census, it turned out that the ratio of males to females was almost equal. Not quite, but close.
Ah, that's pretty funny though. It is a lot gusty, yes. Right now I'm getting 13 to 16 knot crosswinds from right to left. What a marketing ploy. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, the copper and lead here are smelted on site, but the leading got apparently transported to a refinery in the UK, where silver is extracted. So that obviously comes out mixed in with the lead, I'm assuming.
Oh wow.
And there is a huge stack here, which is not modelled, but it's 270 metres tall, visible from quite some distance away, about 40 kilometres or so.
Hey, Sterlo, what's up, Sterlo? How are you doing, man? So Sterlo Gaming is a fellow streamer, does some flight simulator, American Truck Simulator, and other variety over on his channel. Sterlo, how have you been, man? Haven't seen you in a little while, but and I don't mean you on my channel. I mean I haven't been on yours in a while. But a lot of times when you're streaming is right when I'm going to bed or before I get up. But it's really, really good to see you. How have you been? Nice, nice, nice. Been smashing American Truck Sim, no problem at all, man. We love our simulators. I've got American Truck Sim, but I've never opened it. I have opened it, but I haven't done anything with it because I'm afraid I'll get hooked, like I'm hooked on this.
Mount Isa is also known for its annual combined rodeo and Mardi Gras, street parade every August. It's been held since about 1959. It attracts a lot of tourists into the area.
Oh, and where's that at?
That's at Mount Isa, the town of Mount Isa.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, they have street parties and music events and market stalls and everything going on when that's on.
I should have the T6 because I've got the Reno pack, so I'm pretty sure I've got the I'm almost positive I've got it. I think I've flown it before. Planet Neutral, what's happening? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Excuse me. How you doing, Planet Neutral? Welcome in. KW, welcome in also. Good to see you as well. I am doing very, very well, Planet Neutral. Thank you for asking. Really, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. KW, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Well, I do lie just a little bit though, but streaming really does bring my mood to a level really high. But I've had a rough week at work. Y'all know I say it a lot. I have a passion for flying. I have a passion for people, and me being a teacher, I really, really love my students and I want them to succeed. I tell them all the time that I want them to succeed, but this week was a rough week at school for some of my students, and I really, really let it get to me. I missed some night. I lost some sleep this week over it. But thankfully today was the last. Oh shoot, what the heck? Why is my plane trying to kill me? No fouling. Why all of a sudden am I trimmed so freaking high? There, I must have hit the wrong button somewhere because I was in altitude hold mode, so it shouldn't have done what it did. There. Oh, Uncle B, 0. Well, I won't say 0, but the ones who I was concerned about weren't. And I got to be really careful what I say because a lot of my students do watch me now, so I don't want to focus a lot on that. Oh, did I lose? You lost oil pressure to Grund? Are we flying over the Bermuda Triangle or something right now?
Scruffy-Tan,
Show us those socks. There you go. Thank you, Infinite Fireman. So my socks of the day on the right foot, I've got my white socks with black stripes and Mickey Mouse silhouetted in multicolored circles. On the left foot, I've got my black and white fading to each other sock on. I actually got 6 new pairs of socks yesterday. I don't know why I'm not wearing a pair of those tonight. Don't even ask. No clue. Attitude hold will continuously change your trim. Going off it sometimes ends up. Oh, okay, Chronico. That may be what happened then. Thank you. That could have been what happened. So we actually have free tuition at our college. It's been going on for 1 year now. Last fall we started free tuition, and it's going on through the end of the summer semester. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Make your own judgment as to. That's all I'm gonna say. Nice. A lot of people flying along. Thank you everybody for flying along. Probably half the viewers I have right now are flying, and I really do appreciate that. But I tell you, there's a lot of people flight simming tonight. A lot of people out there flight simming this evening. More so than usual on a Thursday. So, while we're just kind of chilling out here, my stream schedule is going to change for the next month. And then after that, it's going to completely flip. But, so my stream schedule for the next month is going to be Thursday evenings, Saturday mornings, Sunday evenings, and Tuesday evenings. I'm throwing Tuesday evenings in as well for the next month. Once I'm totally done with work for Christmas break, which is 2 weeks, I'm probably going to throw some daytime streams in there as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. You do the same work, Scruffy. You're a Virginia State Inspector at Lexus. Oh, are you? Um, so following up, we have talked that I used to be a mechanic too, right? Oh, Sterlo, no problem, man. It was it was definitely kind words. It was definitely kind words. Thank you. Check whispers. What have I done wrong this time? Oh. Yes. Yes. Exactly. You got it. Yeah, so I actually have to, I've got to recertify. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Uncle B. The course I teach, does that lead to a mechanic certification? It doesn't lead to a mechanic certification. So unfortunately, ASE, they have test centers now that they use. And it's doing it again. What the heck? Okay, hang on a minute. So unfortunately, ASE a few years ago decided to contract with a company. I can't remember the name of the company, but so we can no longer administer the ASE tests. So when you graduate from our program, you will be ready to take the ASE test and start a little bit higher of a level up than, you know, entry level tech at a dealership or a shop. For sure. Your schedule's changed too. You have surgery at 11:30 tomorrow. Oh no. Yeah, I hope everything goes good for you. Nice. ASE Master Tech. So I before I graduated from the school that I teach right now, the school that I teach at, I took there was only 8 ASEs at the time. And I took all 8 the month before I was to graduate. I passed all 8. This is in 1988. And I have kept all 8 certifications up for all these years. So since 1988, I've kept all 8 up. But I'm also L1 certified, which is advanced electrical and diagnostics. And next Friday, a week from tomorrow, I'm going to take the hybrid course. Anyways, I've got to take 5 or 6 more. I've got to recertify in 4, and then I'm taking 2 new ones. Kev Sim Corner, dude, 12 months. What? It's been a year? It's been a year? Wow. Oh, Uncle B, that doesn't sound good. Does it mean that they lost it because of ethical reasons, or because whoever does the test went to a testing facility like ASE did, I wonder. Kev Sim Corner is another amazing streamer. He does do some flight simulator, but mostly American Truck Sim on Twitch and on Facebook. Very friendly, very engaging streamer also. I really, really enjoy Kev Sim Corner. I promise you, you'll enjoy Kev Sim Corner. Go check him out. Bullet Monkey, dude, you're going to be off for 2 months. Well, you will be missed, my friend. Oh, they were out of date. Okay, gotcha. And we're actually ASE certified. Our program is ASE certified, although you're not ASE cert. The students aren't ASE certified, but our program is ASE accredited, is certified. So we just went through where we're fixing to start going through the certification process again. Gotcha. They had to go somewhere else to take the test. Understandable. Yes, I am. So I've got all 8 ASEs. I've got the L1 advanced electrical and drivability. I've got the general maintenance one, and then I've got to recertify for 4 a week from tomorrow, and then I'm taking 2, I think it's 1 or 2 new ones. There's an L2, which is hybrid and electric vehicles, and then they've got another one too. I can't remember what it is that I'm, ADAS, Advanced Driver Assist Systems, like the adaptive cruise and lane keep assist and all that stuff. Oh, thank you, Alec. I appreciate that, man. Oh, Agent Presta, thank you. I really do appreciate that. From my last stream you stopped in on, you discovered several great streamers I recommended. Cool, thank you, Agent Presta. And there's another one that's a really, really amazing streamer. She's really new, but she's a pilot in real life, but it's Sparky Pilot. And if she's not done streaming when I'm done, I'm gonna raid her. And she said before she started streaming, if I'm still streaming when she's done, she's gonna raid me. But she's an amazing streamer. Go check out Sparky Pilot, a new streamer. You fly better in the truck than in a plane. You do fly good in your truck for sure. And again, Alec, thank you for that. I wish, excuse me, I wish the majority of our students do appreciate their education, but I wish all of them did, to be honest with you. Favorite vehicle to work on? Infinite Fireman, my favorite vehicle to work on is the pre-Ford Mazdas. So I think it was 1994 when Ford bought the majority stake in Mazda and they became Fords. So pre-1994 Mazdas I loved. I was a Mazda Master Tech back then. Other than that, anything General Motors, pre-2010, I know like I know myself. Anything that's General Motors made, I know it as well as I know myself. Oh, dude, RX-7s are awesome. Fork and toasters, I love that. Fork and toasters, what is going on? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. But I like working on vehicles, so I really can't say that. I enjoy it. Thank you for dropping the bass. I appreciate that. Yeah, following up for sure. We have just applied for a grant for several $100,000 so that we can start an EV program. So because like it or not, and we've talked about this before on stream, whether you agree, whether you're pro electric cars or whether you're against electric vehicles, they're coming and they're here for a while if they're not here to stay. So if you're going to be a mechanic, you may as well get used to it and go ahead and start getting trained. So that's what we have decided to do, is we're going to start an EV program as soon as we get the funding. Oh, nice, Sapper, you're in the fleet business. May I ask if you're in the United States, what region are you in? Northeast, Southeast, Midwest, Northwest, Southwest? Oh yeah, Billsy. It's I mean, we all have regrets sometimes about what we chose to do, but all we can do is make the most of it. Oh, Little Cheesesteak is doing fantastic. I saw him earlier. And I do enjoy working on my Jeep, but my Jeep is still under warranty, so I haven't modded it too much just because I don't want to do anything to void the warranty on it. Oh, Mr. Shies, your offer today, it's 4 in the morning? What? Mr. Shies, thank you so much for all you do. I really do appreciate you working on the logo for the airline and for also doing what you've done in the airline, both as a pilot and as a manager now, kind of helping do things behind the scenes. I really do appreciate that. No problem, Oz. Texas, we've talked about that before, and I probably will ask you several more times. Awesome, okay. Oh, yeah, following up. I know. I do know. Take care, Mr. Shies. Thank you. This guy who has a Jeep Wrangler CJ4 that he works on in his driveway. Nice. So, you know, you can't always believe what you see online, right? Did y'all know that? You can't always believe what you see on the internet. Surprise. I know that's shocking. It's totally shocking. But I read, I don't know if it's true. I should have researched to see if it's true. The story of how the Jeep got its name, Jeep. Does anyone know that? Larry Gopnik, exactly. I could just be making stuff up, right? Yes, exactly. Larry Gopnik got it right. So yeah, it was called the General Patrol Vehicle, and they called it Jeep for short, GP. So they called it Jeep for short. And then once they started producing for the general public, the first one was CJ, which stood for Citizen Jeep. Imagine that. And we're broadening our manufacturers from the big three going forward in some aspects. Yeah, yep, sure are. Yeah, you have to believe everything I say now, Chronico, because I'm on the internet. Exactly. Oh, you know what? It may be general purpose vehicle, actually. Uncle B, I can't remember. It was GP though. First Land Rover was Willis with an aluminum body. Really, the first Land Rover. Oh, by the way, I passed my mechatronics programming class with a 100 average, a perfect score. How about that? The PLC programmable logic controllers course. So next semester I'll be taking electronic code, national electronic code, and then microprocessors is the next one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know, right? Alec, it's really crazy how Australia is just such a diverse country, both in the texture and the climate and everything. It's so wild. I'm really enjoying learning about it, and thanks to Oz for all this that he's doing. Thank you, Super Typhon. Thank you, Infinite Fireman. So it is general purposes. Thank you, Larry. Used to mess with microprocessors. So on my own, I bought one of these Arduino kits off of Amazon, a pretty big Arduino kit. I was screwing around with it, and then I realized that's what the microprocessor class is basically Arduino. So I'll have a step ahead on that class as well. Yeah, so I'm going for a mechatronics degree, which is basically robotics, because automotive and robotics is kind of, they kind of go hand in hand with a lot of the things, the electronic part. So that's why I decided, and my boss is doing it too. We're both going through mechatronics, getting a degree. Kind of reminds you of Northern Arizona. Yeah. I've never been to, well, yeah, I have too. I've been to Northern Arizona before, but never like in it, just over it. Australia and New Zealand. Yes. Yes. I would love to visit both of these countries. Okay. So I don't know if Oz is here, but I find this interesting. Little nav map shows this as a lake, but I bet you it's a dry lake during the summer, and then during the wet season it fills up and is a regular lake.
Yeah, back now. Yeah, that's definitely right, Scruffy. It would only be a true lake through the wet season.
Gotcha. Thank you. See, here I am trying to know all the stuff, and I do. I'm learning stuff from you, Oz. Good deal. No, I'm not looking to transition out of automotive, just to compliment it. Nice. Following up, have you got a 92 4.0? Complete Freedom, welcome in. How are you doing, man? You're going to Australia for work next year? Are you really? That's freaking awesome, Complete Freedom. Welcome in. Complete Freedom is another fellow flight sim streamer and a pilot also in real life. He is killing it with the pilot ratings also. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Complete Freedom, if you have the freedom, no pun intended, to say, what do you do for work? Maybe I knew that and I forgot. I'm an old guy, remember. Okay, you work in IT. Gotcha. That was your first vehicle, 2019, 2500 right now. Nice. My first vehicle, my true first vehicle was a, I don't know what year, Buick Electra 225 with a freaking 455 cubic inch V8 engine in it. I called it Christine. I know she wasn't, you know, the real Christine, because that was a Plymouth Fury, but I called her Christine because she was massive like Christine was, and I loved that movie. But I had her for a little while, and then I sold her and bought a 72 Volkswagen Bug. So I call my Bug my first vehicle, and I hate I ever sold that vehicle. I love it. It really was. It was an amazing movie, and the special effects were pretty cool for back then. I mean, had the vehicle fix itself while it was driving like it was, that was pretty cool special effects. Your first vehicle was a Honda Civic, mid to late 80s. Nice. Those are good vehicles. Oh, Beelzy, I would love to have another one, but I've got to pay some bills first. I got to get out of some debt, pay my Jeep off. 78 Ford F-154 on the floor. Heck yes. I had a buddy that had 3 on the tree, a Chevrolet truck with 3 on the tree. That's an experience, driving a straight drive with a column 3-speed in reverse. That's fun, but I had it. I could drive the heck out of that thing. Oh, nice. 86 Cavalier. I love the Cavaliers. One of my sister's first vehicles was a 1986 Cavalier Z24.
Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober.
Pilazy Crafter? I know I just destroyed your name, Crafter. Pilaze Crafter? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I think I'll just call you Crafter if that's okay. Good to see you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. 88 Celica. Ooh, 94 Mustang convertible. Dude, that would be nice. Yeah, the column shift vehicles are amazing. They really are. Crafter, thank you for the introduction. Also, welcome in. If you would like to fly with us, Crafter, if you have flight sim and you'd like to, feel free to jump in and fly. I've got a bunch of people flying along. Feel free to join us. We're on Southeast Asia, and this is the closest airport to us. 87 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra. My parents had an 87 old Cutlass Sierra. Sure did. An 86 long bed with a 380. Oh, nice. With a 383. So 86 was before they did the digital heating and air conditioning display, right? I think that started in 88. That's my favorite of all time heating and air conditioning display was the 88 Chevrolet Silverados. They're pretty wild. Your neighbor had one, but it was owned by Flintstone. Oh no, you had a chance to buy a 454 SS? Dude, those were awesome. Oh, you can't right now? No problem, Crafter. Hey, just know anytime that I'm on streaming or even if I'm just in flight sim, feel free to fly along with me. I love people flying along. I enjoy the company, and the invitation is fly what you want to and fly how you want to. So whether that's buzzing me at Mach speed or doing aerobatics in front of me, formation flying with me, whatever you want to do. You have a column shift in your 53 Dodge pickup. The linkages are a pain. Oh God, I bet they are DeGrand. But that's it's really cool to do a manual shift on the column 3 on the tree. It's a unique feel for sure. I treated my Volkswagen like garbage too, but I kind of treated it like my first PC. I did a lot of experimenting and learned a lot. But wish I still had it. I do still wish I had my first PC, and I wish I had my my Bug for sure. Oh man, DeGrand. I can't imagine learning to drive on one of those. I actually learned to drive a straight drive on a tractor, an old Ford. I don't know what tractor it was, but that's how I learned how to drive a straight drive, is on a tractor. Oh, an early 60s Impala? Nice. Exactly, Beals. Yeah, we all had something we treated like crap, but wish we'd have kept it. One engine, 2 clutches, 1 drive shaft. Oh, Pontiac Tempest. Nice. God, I forgot about the Tempest. Popping wheel. Yes, I actually did falling up. Popping wheelies on the tractor. So my Volkswagen Bug, I bought a completely built engine from a guy that worked at a Volkswagen shop. He had run in his Bug and he sold his Bug, but he took the engine out of it. I can't remember the displacement. It wasn't like massive, but it would run. I could pull the front wheels off the ground. So the valves would float at 6,000 RPMs. The engine would just start backfiring and stuff because the engine was going so fast that it would backfire through the intake. So I figured out the Chevrolet 350 valve springs would fit. So I, not thinking of the consequences, I got Chevrolet valve springs off the 350 engine, and I put those on there in place of the stock. Or not the stock ones, but the ones that were on there. And it wasn't long before I wore a cam lobe off of the engine, and then it really skipped then. But I could get it up to 7,000 RPM then. You might start streaming a track car build, but fun stopping that dream. And hey, I understand. Hey, you might. You know, like, that could be your thing though. Build it off of subs or something. Once I get a certain number of subs and bits, then I'll, buy this part and we'll continue on with the build. I don't know. Nice. Geostorm hatchback. Heck yes. I remember when the Geo series first came out, and it was the first time I was exposed to different automotive manufacturers working together. So each one of the Geo cars was manufactured by a different company. If I'm not mistaken, the Storm was I want to say an Isuzu. I could be wrong on that. I know that the Tracker was a Suzuki. I'm pretty sure it was an Isuzu. The Geostorm was Isuzu. The Tracker was Suzuki. One of them was a Toyota. The Prism was a Toyota. And there was one other one. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Mitsubishi. It's either that or an Isuzu. I'm thinking that the Storm was an Isuzu and the Tracker was a Mitsubishi. I could be. Oh, no. You're right. The Storm was a Mitsubishi and the Tracker was Suzuki, I think. I mean, Billsy, that is a thing. Your driver's ed car was a Geo Prism with no power steering. Nice stuff right there. You learned to drive a Peugeot. You learned to drive a 2.5 ton in the Army, then you lucked out and got to drive a Humvee. Nice. Very freaking cool. So I'm full of stories, and I guess that's, you have to be a good storyteller, or at least a good talker, to be a streamer. So my first semester as a instructor at the college where I work at, I had a guy that had retired from the Army. And he was still fairly young. Well, he didn't retire, but he was in the Army. Okay, let's just put it that way. He had been in the Army. And so there was one of our security people had a Mini Cooper that was a straight drive, and she had it. It was nice, and we were doing struts on it. And so because it was a straight drive, and a lot of younger people don't know how to drive a straight drive. And I didn't want to leave the class and go get in the vehicle and pull it around and leave the class alone, to do whatever. So I thought to myself, well, the guy that was in the Army should know how to drive a straight drive, because, their vehicles surely aren't automatics. Hey, Paradox with a raid. What? DH Paradox, thank you so much for that amazing raid, dude. Thank you. Oh, throat is dry. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, raiders. If you don't already know me, I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been streaming since September of 2020 and flight simming since September of 2021. Welcome in, Paradox. What were you flight simming today? Truck sim. So DH Paradox does some American truck sim on his channel. He does also do some Microsoft Flight Sim as well. Great guy. He was a guest on my podcast a little while back now. Time flies. Awesome guy, though. Had a good time getting to know him and talking to him. So I send my student out to get in the Mini Cooper, which is a straight drive. And I'm assuming, y'all know what assuming does, right? I'm assuming that because he was in the Army, he knew how to drive a straight drive. Back behind the wheel. Oh, nice. So, yeah, this next airport will just be a touch and go. Yes. So I send him out to get the vehicle, and after a few minutes, he still hasn't pulled it around. So I go out to check on him. Yes, it does, Chronico, for sure. And he is trying to find out how to release the parking brake. And he's been out there 10 minutes. So I go out there, show him how to release the parking brake, and then I walk back in the building, turn around, to see him pop the clutch and jump the curb, and he was heading to the building. So anyways, thankfully he hit the brake, stalled it. And then I told him, I said, dude, I thought you knew how to drive a straight drive. That's why I sent you out here. And he told me no, that all the new Army vehicles are all automatics. So yeah, I almost learned really, really hard way a lesson there. Nice. The GM multi-fuel? Heck yes. Geostorm was the Zuzu. Okay, I was thinking I was right on that, Alex. Because I was a technician for General Motors back then and worked on those things. So so thank you. I'll tell my wife that I was right too. I love to tell her when I'm right about things. Death Crow, welcome in. Kazaki, welcome in. Curtis K. Bo, welcome in also. Actually, I should just take a picture of it and text it to her. Look, I was right. Oh, Death Crow, you got to play on, what? 10 minutes until landing. Dude, what is happening, man? How are you doing? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Y'all, 10 minutes until landing is an awesome flight sim streamer. This dude is amazing. I really, really, really enjoyed 10 minutes to landing streams, and 10 minutes to landing is someone that I didn't even know was a streamer, or at least maybe I knew and I forgot until I rated him last week, I think it was. I am loving your stream, 10 minutes. You're doing a phenomenal job. Welcome in, good to see you, and thank you again for the 100 biddies too, man. I appreciate that. Kazaki Flyer, yes, I see you flying along too. Thank you, Kazaki. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you also. 10 minutes, thank you for the tier 1 sub. What? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. And yes, Kazaki Flyer is another flight sim streamer as well. Dude, 10 minutes, what are you doing, man? What the world? Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate that. Charlie Peppers, enjoy your gift sub. Alberto B53, enjoy your gift sub. The Fainting Goat, Sergeant First Class Sapper, and Dorafly, enjoy your gift subs courtesy of 10 minutes until landing. Dude, what? Thank you so much for coming in hot with the 5 gifted subs, subbing yourself, and then 5 gifted subs and 100 biddies. What the heck, man? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. Hey, it's what I do. I love the flight sim community and everyone in it. So as much as I can help other flight simmers grow their channels and make people aware of them, I just really enjoy it. In fact, Agent Presta earlier was talking about how many amazing flight sim streamers he's met through me shouting everybody out. Good deal, man. Hey, I'm glad everyone was so happy. I'm glad everyone was kind and awesome. You are awesome, dude. My drawer full of socks? Heck yeah. I'm really surprised at the number of people streaming Microsoft Flight Sim tonight. There's normally not this many people on a Thursday night, but dang, there's a bunch of people streaming it tonight. Oh yeah, thank you, Infernal Fireman. So I have started my own virtual airline. Click the link for more information. If you're curious about it, or if you just want more information, click the link. And if you would like to join Parasox Air, all you have to do is click apply. And then myself, Infernal Fireman, or Mr. Shy will accept it. Yeah, the flight sim community is amazing, Sapper. So, Uncle B, my socks of the day on the right foot. I've got my white socks with black stripes and Mickey Mouse silhouetted against multicolored circles. On the left foot, I've got my white socks fading into black. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. So I discovered Twitch about 2.5 years ago now. No, I actually discovered Twitch about 3 years ago. And I only discovered Twitch really, it was kind of a joke with my students is why I discovered Twitch and even signed up for Twitch just as a joke to my students. And for the first year after I decided I wanted to stream, for the first year I was a variety streamer and I streamed a bunch of different things, all sorts of different games. But I discovered Microsoft Flight Sim. I had heard of it, but I didn't realize what it was. But I discovered it August of 2001. Bought it September 2001. I mean, not 2001, 2021. Bought it September 2021. Fell in love with it, and I have not played hardly anything since. You found Twitch in 2013, dang. Justin TV, heck yeah.
My grandkids actually told me they earned some kudos at school amongst their friends when they locked in one day and said, my granddad's a streamer on Twitch.
Is that right? Wait, Oz, do you stream?
No. I just lob in on other people's streams, but
okay.
They claimed me as a streamer.
Awesome. Yeah, my students think it's pretty cool.
I think their friends couldn't believe that somebody of that age was active on Twitch.
And I got to tell you, when I first started streaming, I thought that my thing was going to be that I'm an old guy streaming. But man, did I find out there's a lot of people my age and many, many more that are older than me also that are both streamers and viewers. So, yeah.
Well, there's
awesome.
there's a lot of old flight streamers out there these days, isn't there?
Yep.
And what do they say about pilots? There are old pilots, there are bold pilots, but there are no old bold pilots.
Right. Uncle B, no problem, man. Hey, dude, thank you for jumping in right at the beginning of stream today and for hanging out with us this whole time, man. Thank you, Uncle B. We're close to the end of stream. No, we got another probably 40 minutes or so to go. But thank you, Uncle B, for being here. I appreciate it. Have a good night's sleep. Have a great weekend, because I won't be streaming Saturday and I should be back Sunday evening. Good to see you. DH, thank you so much for bringing your community into me, man. I appreciate it a lot, Paradox. Thank you for being here. And take care of yourself. Yes, 10 minutes. Like everyone's stream you go into, it's pretty much the same people. It's amazing. It really is amazing. And I love to see the growth of the flight sim community since I've been streaming it a little over a year has been just crazy. Kazaki, I'm doing really well, man. And hey, I understand not being able to type and fly. I used to wonder, once I started flight simming, why no one was chatting. The first time I flew along with someone else streaming, I realized why. Yeah, for sure, 10 minutes. So, 10 minutes, how long have you been streaming for? Hey, my buddy. What's up? The sexiest flight simmer around.
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop?
the sexiest flight simmer around, the one, the only Sky Command. What's up, Sky Command? Blue Mana Berry, thank you for the resub, dude. How are you doing? It's Adestros. It's Adestros. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Sky Command, thank you for bringing your community in, my friend.
Show us those.
Dude, I'm gonna have to give you a big hug and even more at Flight Sim.
Okay, settle
Show
down.
us those.
What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober.
My socks of the day. My socks of the day on the right foot. I've got my white socks with black stripes with Mickey Mouse silhouetted against multicolored circles. And then on the left foot, I've got my black socks that fade into white socks. It's kind of like me and Sky Command. That's my Scruff and Sky Command sock right there. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Xeon, thank you for the follow also. And Pino Heat, thank you for the first time chat, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been a streamer. Gafftastic, thank you for the follow. Pino Heat, thank you for the follow. Hey, Factual Gull, what is happening? Factual Gull is another streamer.
Okay, settle down. Take it easy.
Gafftastic, thank you for the follow.
I'm a goofy goober.
Factual Gull is another streamer, just started streaming actually earlier this week, I think it was, because I was in her first stream. Pretty sure it was earlier this week. Welcome in, Factual, good to see you. You're welcome for the shout out. You're amazing. So Sky Command, thank you so much for bringing your community in here, dude. I appreciate that. And yes, I cannot wait to see you at Flight Sim Expo, you and everybody else. Sunday, there we go. Thank you, Factual Gull. Good to see. I really enjoyed your stream.
Okay, this is Camel Wheel, the airport here and the area we're flying. It's just a small outback town, more typical than Mount Isa. A couple of hundred people here. Founded originally in the mid-1800s as people decided to open up grazing land up here. But didn't go too well in the beginning. Lots of clashes with the indigenous population in the area. And also they were losing a lot of stock to wild dingoes and wedge-tailed eagles.
Wow. So
also that the flooding in the area here affects the main road, the Barclay Highway, which we've been sort of following up here, to the extent that they had to rebuild the bridge over the river back in 2002, I think, because it just cut the road off for such a long period of time. The road actually spikes west here and passes into the Northern Territory out of Queensland. We're only about 4 or 5 kilometres from the border here.
Oh, wow. It seems like every time I get a really awesome raid, I totally blow the landing. And then everybody's like, who is this? Yeah. Who is this clown? Everyone's like, who is this clown that we just raided? Sorry about that. Jack, how's it going? How are you doing? Good to see you. So yes, that is the voice that y'all have heard a lot on Captain Arash's stream. Oz Nomad. Young Hills, thank you for the follow also. Unfollowed, unsubbed. Thank you for the follow. Dude, Sky Command, thank you for bringing your community in and getting so many follows. Oh, good. Vito Heat, I'm glad to know that. I'm glad I made you feel better. So we've got a 28 nautical mile trek, 25 degrees, heading to our final airport of the night. So I hope everyone's doing really well. What were you guys doing? Where were you flying? In Jackathia, I have not flown the Strato Fortress yet. Easy for me to say.
This whole area, by the way, is serviced medically by the Royal Flying Doctor Service, which I'm sure most of you have heard of. once you get away from the coastal cities in Australia, most of the interior is pretty remote, and people in these areas rely on that service to get people in and out when they need to go to hospital. They also organise things like regular clinics and vaccinations and stuff like that for the Aboriginal communities in these parts of Australia.
Oh, that's cool. And yeah, Pedo Heat. So I've made my own virtual airline called Parasox Air, Parasox. Some pun intended. And when I'm flying off stream, like I did a -1 landing off stream during one of the challenges earlier in the week. And I did a -58 one day. And then here I am on stream after an amazing raid, and I freaking almost hit it at a -300. What's up with that bull crap? And yeah, if anyone's interested in checking out my airline, Parasox Air, just always land uphill, right? There's a link to Parasox Air. You can check it out, see what it's about. It's less than 2 weeks old. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. We got 21 pilots, have logged almost 100 flights already. And it's a lot of fun. I didn't think I would enjoy virtual airlines at all, but I'm loving it. So we still have several people flying along with us. There's some back here. Oh, Alec D has jumped in. Thank you for jumping in. Oh, Xeon also. Thank you for flying along with us. You love the name? Awesome, thank you. Zendarian. How's it going, man? Good to see you again. Yeah, they do. So I just love, it's a good way to engage with your community when you're not streaming, to have people, you know, fly and do the different challenges. One of the managers that I have, so myself and Infidel Fireman kind of co-own the airline, and then Mr. Shy Guy, no, Mr. Shy, I'm sorry, sheesh, he's gonna quit me now. I appointed him as manager, and so he's added 2 achievements. He's adding some airline routes. But hey, Crafter, what? Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Crafter. I appreciate that a lot. And here comes Sparky Pilot. You beat me to it, Sparky. You beat me to it, Sparky. Welcome in, Sparky and Raiders. How's everyone doing? Sparky Pilot is a new streamer to the flight sim community. She is amazing. 8 of Dragons, thank you for the follow. No, Michelli, I am not. It's growing pretty fast, but no, I don't think I'll ever catch up with Firefly Air. So Sparky Pilot is a new streamer. She is a new pilot, actually. Just got her sport pilot rating 2 weeks ago. The same day she hit affiliate, she also got her sport pilot rating. She is amazing. You will learn something on her channel. Well, you'll learn something good on her channel, unlike on my channel when you learn how to, you know, do crappy landings and all that good stuff. But welcome in, Sparky. How was your stream? No, it does not matter. I'm not requiring anything. So on my airline, you can fly what you want to and how you want to. No requirement as to how often you fly, how many hours you fly, how far you fly. It's just like my stream. Everybody's welcome. Fly how you want to and fly what you want to. Volcanoes of Iceland tour, nice. Yes, an airline is whatever you want it to be. Yes. So as part of our airline, we do have a fleet of 172s and anything else you want in it. Yeah, Factual Gull is amazing. And so she's been a huge, big part of the flight sim community for a long time. And you knocked it out of the park Sunday evening, Gull. Factual. I don't know why I called you Gull. Sorry. You're in. Nice, Sapper. Thank you. So we're slowly adding things to the airline as we go. Goal is fine. Hey, I've been called a lot worse before. I was a service manager at a Chevrolet Cadillac dealership for 14 years. I've been called every name you can think of. So I'm Sergeant Staffer. If you click this link right here, that'll take you to the overview of the airline, and you need to join FS Hub, and then just search for Parasox Air. And sorry, I'm really distracted right now. Click apply and we'll add you. So thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Can you personally interview the flight attendants? Well, if you can.
Another indication of the flooding in this area. If you look below you on the road you're flying along, Scruffy, you'll see frequent runoff cuts to the left and the right to divert all the water off the highway.
Oh, is that what that is? I was going to ask you what those were. So if it wasn't for that, that would pretty much be just another river, wouldn't it?
Yeah. They just bulldoze those out at an angle on either side of the road at fairly frequent intervals. You see that a lot in Australia, especially on dirt roads in the outback.
Interesting. Yeah, first I was thinking maybe it was homes or something like that, and that was their driveways, but it's just too frequently for that. So that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, y'all please go give Sparky Pilot a follow if you don't already. She totally deserves to be affiliate. Thank you, Factual Goal. That's amazing. I really do appreciate that. In fact, I thought she was already at 50 and already hit affiliate. I'm sorry. I would have been like sending everybody your way still. Sparky, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. Oh, Kazaki, but I enjoy your streams. I just unfortunately don't have a lot of time right now to spend in people's streams. Just work and personal life has been nuts. Nice. Xeon's on the road down there. Watch out for that big truck. Oh, cool, Sparky. Well, dang, I was wondering why I couldn't already sub to you. I know, Alec. Yes, it does. There's this pesky little thing called work that we have to do to be able to pay for all this stuff. But I love my job. I really do. This week was a super trying week at my job, but I do love what I do. I feel like my job makes me a better streamer, and streaming makes me a better instructor. So I teach. I am a teacher, is what I do. So they complement each other rather well. Yeah, I was thinking she was already at affiliate too, and to be honest with you, Sparky, I've been wondering why you hadn't already set things up, but I figured it was none of my business. Is why I haven't already asked you, because I could have helped you with it. All I need is your credit card information and checking account information, and I'll help you up. I'm totally kidding too, by the way. Is he really, Tigger? What does Forder teach? I didn't realize Porter was a teacher. I mean, I can totally get that he's a teacher, though.
Yeah, he's an IT instructor. He's he does a lot of Microsoft training around the country. I think he's easing off a bit on it now. He's sort of semi-retired, though.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Gotcha. That makes sense. No problem at all, Infidel. So I'm hoping very, very, very soon that registration for Flight Sim Expo will open. And when it does, I'll blast it all over all my social medias, because I've never been so excited for an event, I think, in my entire life. I'm actually going to be playing a part in it. I don't really want to give that away right now, but I'm really, really looking forward to Flight Sim Expo and meeting everybody and just hanging out with all the streamers and the viewers. It's going to be an amazing time. Oh, thank you, Sapper. Paul Sad Sky, thank you so much for the first time chat and the compliment. I appreciate that. Oh, you bought the Wilga yesterday? I guess I'm going to have to break down and get it. My good buddy Okendo, he has been killing it on his channel flying that thing.
Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober.
Oh, thank you, Infinite Fireman. Okendo and I live about an hour from each other, and we've met up before at a aerodrome about an hour from here. It was a 2-hour drive from here for him. It was a 1-hour drive for me. So I met him in ATC and a couple other people too, but he's a great guy. And thank you, Sapper. If you have any questions about setting up, oh, you spelled it wrong, 1H. If you have any questions about setting up FS Hub, I was about to say FS Expo, FS Hub or landing rate monitor, let me know. I've actually got a Discord channel just for support, so holler at me and I'll help you out. The Kit Fox is amazing. I'm gonna have to get the Will guy, I guess, and try it out. Nope, Infinite Fireman, I don't know what you're drinking, but you need to stop. You have reached your limit, sir. Find him yourself. It's 2 O's at the beginning. $45 minutes for you. Greenwood is a drive-through. Are you? Oh, is it a drive-through for you? Yes, I do plan on it. I really need to look at Triple Tree's schedule to know when they're having them. But yeah, Stole Sim Pilot for sure. I'd love to meet you as well. Sergeant Staff, what's happening, man? How are you? Welcome in. Sergeant Staff is a fellow Flight Sim streamer. You're liking the funky Christmas music? Heck yeah. So, Sergeant, I already met you. Sorry. Sheesh. Dude, I'm sorry, Stole Sim Pilot. I have met so many people.
Hey there, buddy.
I can't keep them straight.
It's just me again.
So, what was it? Oh yeah, Sergeant Staff. Oh, you're Clockmaster PC? I didn't realize you changed your name. I had no idea that you changed your name. I was okay, cool. I gotta file that in my brain. Dude, I had no clue, Stall Sim Pilot. Didn't realize that. Thank you for telling me. Now I know. Sheesh. Anyways, Sergeant, I keep on getting off track. Sergeant Staff is a flight sim streamer who's doing a series of shipwrecks, the Great Lakes shipwrecks. Really, really engaging. I love the time and effort he's put into researching with real photos of the shipwrecks, background information about the ships. Amazing job. Really, really amazing job. Go check him out. Check it out. Wait a minute. So I met Curtis K. Bow, or you are Curtis K. Bow also? Oh, good Lord. I'm so tired. I don't even, you're all three. Okay, good. Good. Now I know. Now I know. Thank you. Yeah, I really had a stressful week this week. So, of 14 students in one of my classes, 7 were not successful. And that really, really bothered me bad. I lost sleep over that. One deal merging into one. Do you like PC, Stole, Clockmaster? I don't know. What was I teaching? Oh man. So this time around, hang on a minute. Steering and suspension. And so what it is, oh yeah. Sometimes for me, talking and flying don't mix. Yeah, I was teaching suspension and alignment is the name of the class. It's a very, there's a lot of work to be done. And so if the student wasn't really on top of their work, then they fell behind quickly. And I just had some that just weren't doing the work. And yeah, it's, anyways. I'm very passionate about people. I really, really, really want my students to succeed. But I've told them multiple times, I can want you to all day long, but you have to have that drive too. Just because I want you to succeed is not going to make you succeed. You have to put in the work and have that drive. Camber caster in tow, yes. But it's so much more too. Like it's wheels and tires and angles, how to convert angles to degrees, minutes, and seconds. We really go into a lot of depth. Yep. Yeah, awesome, Sparky.
Today is a great day to show up for yourself. Let's ride!
Why is
What was that? Oh, I was wondering what the heck is that? Oh, what I did, I clicked on Sparky's pilot because I wanted to be one of her first subs. I'm like, what is this? What is this? There's the freaking runway. What kind of crap is this? Okay, here we go. Making all the other people feel really good about their landings tonight. Nice. Hey, a sub 100. I'll take a sub 100 landing. Hey, Tam the OG, what's up, baby? Nice, Staff, you're gonna be at Expo. Sweet, man, I cannot wait to meet you. Cannot wait to meet you, Sergeant Staff. Really excited about that, dude. Oh my gosh, dude, 10 minutes to landing. It's 4 a.m. for you? What? Get some sleep, my friend. Thank you, Factual Goal. So I always say in my stream that I'm a very engaging streamer. I love chat, but I'm not the best pilot. So I would rather be a sucky pilot. I would rather not be the best pilot in the world, but engage with my chat, than be the most perfect pilot in the world and do everything properly and totally not chat. Yes, Factual Goal. Yep, I would rather suck at flying and engage chat and just enjoy talking to you guys than I would being a perfect pilot. I'll get there one day. No, wait, really? Oh, Infinite Fireman, that's crazy. So, let me look and see well, y'all give me some raid suggestions. Who do you think we should raid tonight? We raided Ibanez not too long ago. Golly, there ain't a whole lot of people. Now, Cargo Fire, I haven't raided Cargo Fire in a while. But y'all give me some suggestions. Who do you think I should raid? Oh, nice, Factual Goal. I look forward to meeting you in person as well, too. I actually booked my flight the day that they announced that the dates and all that stuff. I booked my flight then. I also booked my hotel room the same day. So I'm super excited about it. Like, I don't think I've been this excited about anything in years. Oh, Seppi's gonna be there too. Nice. Oh, you went last time? Sweet. Oh, Sticky Rice? Is Sticky Rice streaming? How did I miss Sticky Rice? Nice. Yeah, let's do Sticky Rice. Okay. Let me go ahead and get on their channel. Excuse me. And that way I can also copy and paste their username, because no way I'm trying to type Sticky Rice in. You got huge anxiety about it, dude. I love, oh, Stall Sim Pilot. I will definitely do that. I love, like, the more people that I'm in front of, the more energy I get. I feed off of that energy. So I'm really, really looking forward to being at Flight Sim Expo. Oz Nomad, thank you so much, man, for all that you do. I really, really appreciate you. Way more than you know. Thank you for building the flight plans, for being here in voice. I appreciate it very, very much. So before we go, let me thank everybody for being a part of my stream. Paul Sad Sky, thank you for the follow. Eight of Dragons, thank you for the follow. Sparky, thank you for the amazing 15 viewer raid. Crafter, thank you for the prime sub. Young Hills, thank you for the follow. Pete O'Heat, thank you for the follow. Gafftastic with the follow. Xeon, thank you for the follow. Blue Manaberry, thank you for the resub. And I am so sorry. I don't think I ever thanked you for that sub. Thank you, Blue Manaberry, if you're still here. I hope I didn't offend you. I am so sorry. Thank you so much. It's Adastros, thank you for the follow. Sky Command, dude, what? My brother from another mother, Sky Command, thank you for the amazing raid. Also, 10 minutes to landing. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. And thank you for subbing also, and for the 100 bits. Paradox, thank you for the amazing raid also, my friend. Really good to see you. Crafter, thank you for the follow. Fork and Toasters, thank you for the follow. Kev Sim Corner, thank you for the 12-month resub. What? Star Connect Aviation, thank you for the follow. Nomad Aviator, right at the beginning of stream with 12 viewers. Thank you for the raid. And then Tazino, the guy that was sitting behind me at a drive-through window. So a guy was sitting behind me at a drive-through window yesterday. I've got my stream name on my rear windows on my Jeep. And I had my window down about to order. And the guy's like, is it Tam or Fam? I'm like, wait, who is this? Look in my rear view mirror and the dude behind me in the car is trying to read my Twitch name on my Jeep. And I said, it's Tam, Scruffy Tam. And then he followed me. He followed me from the freaking drive-through line. Heck yes. All right. Anyways, thank you everybody for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let me give some raid messages. If you are a sub, this is your raid message. If you're not a sub, oops, yeah, there we go. If you're not a sub, this is your raid message. I really, really appreciate it. The subs, the bits, the everything, just the chat. I love talking, so just the chat even. Let's get this raid started. Happy flying, everybody. I wish you tailwinds, no turbulence, and happy landings. Take care, everybody. Good night. I'll see you Sunday evening. See ya. Let's start the raid. Goodbye.